Week 11 takes us to beautiful Lambeau Field, as it's a potential playoff matchup and a rematch of a game a year ago. It's the Packers and Giants. So the Giants entering today one win away from their best start in franchise history. That would be 10-0. And for the Green Bay Packers, it was a sluggish start. They've lost 3 games already, but they're on a 3-game winning streak trying to get back to the 1 seed, which they were a year ago. As welcome back to the Madden 23 franchise. Episode 32. If you enjoy this video, as always, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, share, as a potential playoff game. Or something we will see in the playoffs is the Packers and Giants, 2 teams that were juggernauts a year ago. They were the 1 and 2 seed respectively. And right now, we enter today as the Giants 9-0, the 1 seed. Packers with 3 losses are currently the 3. Tampa Bay sits in the 2 spot with a 7-1 record. As here's the Green Bay Packers offense, and here's the Giants rushing for 1777 yards, over almost 5 a carry, and 9 scramble yards per attempt. It's been incredible to watch the rookie quarterback. You know, the offense has taken a backtrack the past couple weeks. 32 and 21 points against Seattle and San Francisco respectively. Can they get back on track against the Green Bay defense? We'll see the Green Bay offense first. This is Parker back deep for Green Bay, and Gano will send us away. Week 11 is underway. Giants won the toss and deferred, and out to the 25 comes Aaron Rodgers. The best pass rating in the NFL by about 4 points. 26 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. This Green Bay offense. 3 Pro Bowlers on the offensive line. Robert Tonyan, also a Pro Bowler. They had Elgton Jenkins, who was a Pro Bowler, but came to New York. They replaced him with Rasheed Walker at right tackle. They also drafted Dwayne Durham, who will start out wide at receiver. They replaced Lazard. It's now Dobbs and Rodgers, the only 2 mainstays. They also have Christian Watson. As I'll start with 2 tight ends. Carrington the other. And I'll go to Aaron Jones. Up the middle. We'll get a yard. Or no, nowhere to go. Here's the Giants defense, who's really stepped up. Only 7 points allowed against the Niners. And the Niners were a playoff team a year ago. I know they're 3-6 now, but that was still a really good game, and including the game against Seattle. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Rodgers has the time. He's got a man wide open. It's Christian Watson. Julian Love is going to give chase, but not a chance. Touchdown, Green Bay. 75 yards on the 2nd play of the game. His 2nd of the year. And the Packers strike first in a flash. Here's McManus to cap off a 2-play drive. The Packers lead 7-0 over the Giants. And what a start. Talk about how much improved the defense was when they do that. On the 2nd play of the game, here's Cummings. A 90.6 passer rating on the year, 12 touchdowns, 13 picks. The offense has been remarkable. And the Giants, you know, they had a really big struggle against the Niners and Seahawks the past couple weeks, but they started to put it all together. Well, they're going to try to put it all together against the Packers. We'll see their defense after this first play. They'll start from the 28 after a return by Gerald Payne. 3 tight ends and a keeper. Cummings trying to get the edge. Amos giving chase, and that might be a touchdown-saving tackle. It's a gain of 6. Here's the Packers defense. Really good against the run, subpar against the pass, and above-average scoring. Rashawn Gary was a Pro Bowler. Darnell Savage was a Pro Bowler. They brought in Dane Jackson from Buffalo. And you can see the linebacker group, Campbell and Quay Walker, a lot of talent there. 2nd and 4. Cummings stepping right. Time and throws. It's Calvin Ridley. Ridley, who hasn't been as involved as expected this year, but gain of 14. Now 3rd and 10. From the 49 on the opening drive for the Giants. Cummings, quick throw. He's got Bellinger in stride. Inside the 40 and down to the 35 of Green Bay. A quick gain of 16. Now 1st and 10. From the 35. And they give it to Barkley with blockers in front. And Saquon has a gain of 8. And now 3rd and 2. Compared to the Packers drive, this is a very long opening series. Motion by Hudson. 3 tight ends. Give it Barkley. And Barkley gets the tough yardage. A gain of about 5 and a 1st down. So approaching the red zone. 2nd and 9. And the pistol. Cummings protected. Time running up, steps up in the pocket, is going to run, slide, and they're going to give him the 1st. In real life, that probably wouldn't be a 1st, but in Madden it is. 1st and 10 from the 11. Barkley fighting for every inch. Barkley still going down to the 2. And it's 2nd and 1. They'll go 3 tight ends. Packers stack the line. He'll throw. Cummings is time. End zone. McLaurin's got it. Touchdown, New York. His 7th of the year. He got hit immediately by Walker. But the Giants march right down the field and tie this game at 7 with this kick by Gano. Caps off a 12-play, 71-yard drive that took 5 minutes off the clock. Packers start from the 25, 1st and 10. Their second drive, they had a quick 75-yard touchdown to start things out. Play action, quick pass. It is caught by Amari Rodgers. Gain of 10, now it's 3rd and 9. Second drive, they need the 45 to convert. And Rodgers gonna throw. It's jumped! Intercepted by Xavier McKinney, who's really turned it on in a foot race with Rodgers, who brings him down at the 19. And the Packers turn it over. The Giants will start their next drive in the red zone. How about McKinney stepping up the past couple weeks? 2nd and 10, play action. Protection, and the throw underneath. It's caught by Hudson. Inside the 10, a stiff arm and a gain of 10 is 1st and goal. From the 9, and Cummings will be alone in the backfield halfway into this first quarter. He'll throw. Protection, now stepping up in the pocket. Chased by Lowry, who tackles him at the 3. 2nd and goal. A motion Barkley out of the backfield. No one follows him. And Cummings in the shotgun will throw. Wide open! Touchdown, New York! It's Barkley, his 3rd receiving touchdown of the year. He has 3 in his last 4 games. And the Giants take a lead over the Packers. Quickly off the turnover by Aaron Rodgers. Kick is up and good. And a 4-play drive, 14-7 now the score. Green Bay takes back over from the 25. They'll go under center. Jones with motion by Durham. They'll give it to Jones. And Jones fights for about 8. And it's now 3rd and 1 from the 34. In the shotgun. And they'll go through the air. Rodgers. He's got a man wide open. It's Durham. Doing Durham into Giants territory. Still going. And Durham makes another move. And he's finally tracked down at the 26. And Rodgers, it took 5 passes to put him over 100 yards on the day. 39 yards. And it's 1st down at the 26. Jones still the back. And Rodgers will throw. Protection. Underneath, it's caught. Tanyan gets away. Still going. And he's out of bounds at the 10. It's 1st down. And he got 140 yards already. Alone in the backfield, 1st and goal. Rodgers will throw. Pressure bearing down. Throws end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Green Bay. Romeo Doubs. His 6th of the year. He had 1 last year. And the Packers have evened up the score with this kick by McManus. 14-all. With 4 minutes left in the first quarter. A 5-play, 74-yard drive. They are getting explosives left and right. New York takes back over from the 25. And they give it to Barkley up the middle. And Saquon Barkley takes it to the 34, gain of 9. 2nd and 1. 3.5 left in the first quarter. Play action. Cummings on the roll. And he's going to fire downfield. He's got McLaurin into Packers territory. And the ball's on the ground. And it's picked up by Green Bay. Jair Alexander forces it out. He ends up with the football. And McLaurin turns it over. And the Packers have a short field now. They have a 3rd and 11, though, from the 47. 2:38 to play. Quick pass. Broken up by Adoree Jackson. And here's Cummings' first 10 pass attempts. He's 6 for 10, 65 yards, 2 scores. You know, not the explosive plays we've seen from Aaron Rodgers, but still really good in his own right. He's made 3 in a row, including, you know, the touchdown to Barkley. As the drive will start from the 21, give it to Barkley. Shoves off of the Campbell. Now it's 3rd and 6. Under 90 seconds to play. This will be their 21st snap of offense. Cummings. Protection on the run. Throws across the body. He's got Ridley. And he breaks off of Amos and takes it to midfield. A gain of 24 on 3rd down. And now it's another 3rd and 8. Final play of the quarter. Cummings will throw. And he's got time. Time running out. And it's almost intercepted. That would have been a pick 6. That was Walker. And that'll take us to the second quarter, where the Packers will take over with a 2nd and 7. From the 22 offside eye backfield. As Rodgers will throw. He's got a man. It's Dobbs inside the 40. And Love can't bring him down. And Jackson finally gets him at the 19. So a big play that puts Rodgers over 200 yards. He's 6 for 10, 209 yards, 2 touchdowns, and then the pick to McKinney, intended for Rodgers, but that was 59 yards. We've seen plays of 59, 39, and 75 already through a quarter and a few minutes. Rodgers gets away from Thibodeau, and up the middle he goes inside the 10 and fights for a first and goal at the 8, a gain of 11. A lot of fireworks already. First and goal in the shotgun. Rodgers has the time. Rodgers backpedaling. He's got a man in the corner. Touchdown, Green Bay. Robert Tonyan, his 4th of the year. And the Packers back in front. They go down the field and score with the 59-yarder to Dobbs to help him out. And McManus caps off the touchdown drive. It is 21-14. An 81-yard 4-play drive that took 2 minutes off the drive, and Rodgers made both of his passes. New York takes back over from the 25. And a quick run to Barkley, trying to get the edge, blocked by McLaurin. Saquon Barkley, he shoves Amos to the turf and gets 12. So first and 10 from the 37. 3 receivers out there. Cummings protected. He's going to find his man. It's McLaurin wide open. Jackson couldn't get him. And he's finally brought down by that Darnell Savage inside the 20. And now there's the big play for the Giants. Inside the red zone. 2nd and 6 from the 13. Cummings will keep it. Blockers in front. Inside the 10. And he's finally brought down at the 5. So it's first and goal. 3 tight ends out there. From the 5. A hard count and a throw. Blitz picked up. Fires almost intercepted by Savage. And it's 2nd and goal. 5 minutes into the second quarter. Give it to Barkley up the middle. Saquon Barkley is down to the 3. Got about halfway there. 3rd and goal. From the 3. 3 tight ends under center. Cummings will throw. Fires. Caught. Touchdown. McLaurin. His 8th of the year. That ties a career high. And the Giants have tied this game right back up at 21. 42 points have already been scored 5 minutes into the second quarter. Kicking up and good by Gano. 7 plays, 75-yard drive. A lot of action. 2nd and 6 from the 25. And under center is Rodgers. And they'll pitch it to Jones. Jones gets away from McKinney, and there he goes. Aaron Jones at the sideline. It's finally first big play of the day. Goes for 27. And a first down to the 47. Now a 3rd and 7 for the Packers. Rodgers alone in the backfield. He has time. Fires at the seam. Off the hands of Rodgers. Incomplete. And they're going to try the field goal. Here's McManus, who's only missed a couple kicks on the year. 1 field goal and 1 extra point. From 61, it is down the middle and good. Packers back in front. So the Giants take over with a 2nd and 8. From the 27, trying to respond after the field goal drive. Cummings protected. Pressure coming in late. Unloads to Robinson. Wandale will take it to the 39, a gain of 12 in the first. Now it's 3rd and 13. Under 6 to play. And Cummings protected. Stepping up. Pressure late. Hit as he's thrown a wobbler. It's caught by McLaurin, and he fights for the first. What an effort. And now it's first down from the 49. Now they're taking their time. Keeper, block in front, and Cummings trips, but he has 7. And now it's 3rd and 3. In the shotgun with 3 receivers. They've seen a lot more 3 receiver sets today. Cummings, time, throws, Ridley's got it, and a first down to the 38. They're just staying alive consistently on these drives. 2nd and 9. Cummings, protected, fires, he's got McLaurin inside the 20, and down to the 17, another gain of 20. Cummings approaching 200 yards, his first down inside the red zone. Cummings protected, stepping up in the pocket, is going to run, tries the slide, ball's on the ground, and it's picked up by Carpenter. Carpenter picks it up, Devondre Campbell forces it, his 2nd of the year. And the Packers get it back, 2:47 to play, with a 1st and 10 at the 18. Jones the back. He gets the call. Aaron Jones on the outside and stiff arms McKinney, and he's finally brought out by Kaiser White. We've reached the 2-minute warning. It's a 2nd and 10 from the 30. With a 3 receiver set and Rodgers. Quick pass is caught, and it's Amari Rodgers to the 42. It's now alone in the backfield after the gain of 12. About 90 seconds to play. Rodgers, pass is caught by Tonyan inside the 35 and down to the 33. And it's 3rd and 10. From here would be a 50-yard field goal, but McManus made from 61 course, that is if they don't get another yard. Play action, under 60 seconds to play. Rodgers has the time. Aaron Rodgers fires downfield. He's got Dobbs, but he was out of bounds first, so it's not going to count. It's a penalty on Green Bay, illegal touching. And they're going to try the field goal. This is from 50 for McManus. He's made from 61 in the same direction. On his way. Oh, he shanked it. It's no good. And it'll stay a 3-point game. 42 seconds with a 2nd and 10 from the 40. Cummings drifting back, and down he goes. It's Dean Lowry. His 4th sack of the year, and that will take us to the end of the half. So the Packers lead by 3. It's 24-21. The Giants will get the ball out of the break. And a really good game so far. I mean, 45 points of offense so far. It's not even like there's a defensive score. There was a couple turnovers, but not really much of points after. Here's the Giants' game tendency. 31% short throws, 57% completion percentage. For the Packers in that first half, they were running inside almost a third of the time, but 2.2 a carry. So the Giants' run defense has been really good, like they have been all year. And here's the kick by McManus. Second half is underway. And Gerald Payne from the 5. Wind is in the favor of the Giants this quarter. We'll take it to the 23. So we'll start the second half with a 3rd and 8 from the 25. And they need the 33. And it's caught by Bellinger. And a first down to the 48, gain of 15. And Cummings over 200 yards. 2nd and 10, 3 tight ends. And Cummings, quick release. It's caught by McLaurin. That ball's out. And that's picked up by Quay Walker. And that was Stokes, the other corner. We saw Alexander force one. Now Eric Stokes, his first career forced fumble. And the Packers get the ball. 1st and 10 from the 44. Rodgers alone in the backfield. And we'll see a blitz. Quick release. Oh, he caught it! Dwayne Durham over Leon Bosch. Rookie on rookie crime. And they're inside the 25. 1st and 10 from the 24. Rodgers. Over the middle, it's caught by Durham again. And Durham picks up 8. Now it's 3rd and 2. They'll go under center with 2 tight ends. They try to run it. They will. It's Jones, and he's not going to get there. Thibodeau the first to get there. Ojulari cleans it up. And a field goal try for McManus. Made from 61, missed from 50. This from 32 is down the middle and good. And it's 27-21. Giants get it back after turning it over again. 2nd and 11. Cummings protected, has all day. He's going to find his man. Flag in the backfield. It's caught by McLaurin to the 45, a gain of 20. And it's on Green Bay. So it's really a gain of 35. 1st and 10. And they go 2 tight ends in the shotgun. Cummings has time. Over the middle. It's caught by Ridley. And down to the 29, a gain of 12. Starting to really move the ball again. 1st and 10. The shotgun. 3 receivers out there. Cummings. Time running out. Down he goes. Rashawn Gary, his 7th sack of the year, and the coverage was perfect. A loss of 7. He has 4 straight games with a sack. It's now 2nd and 17 from the 35. In the shotgun. A delayed give. It's Barkley. Up the middle. And Barkley picks up a quick 9. 3rd and 8. From the 27. They need the 18. Cummings on the roll. He's going to find his man. It's Robinson. Breaks a tackle by Jackson and takes it to the 14. And the drive stays alive. So in the red zone. 1st and 10. And a keeper. Cummings is going to have a lane. Inside the 5. Dives. Oh my goodness. Touchdown, New York. He dove from the 5. And he somehow broke the plane. Wow. What a play. Giants increase the lead. On a superhuman leap by Jonathan Cummings. Kick is up and good. 28-27. Wow! I didn't know you can leap that far. 1st and 10. Green Bay takes back over. And Rodgers. Now trailing once again. Deep shot. Dobbs! Oh my goodness! He made the grab over Jackson. It's indescribable at this point. 1st and 10. Dobbs at over 100 yards. Rodgers gets away from Thibodeau all the way across the body. He's got Durham, breaks a tackle, and is tackled at the 12-yard line. 1st down. Under 6.5 to play, 3rd quarter. 3 receivers out there. Rodgers throws, caught, Durham at the goal line, and he's just short. He's on the inch line. And they'll go 2 tight ends, 1st and goal. And they go Jones up the middle, and that's a touchdown for the Packers. That was about all that excitement led up to a 0-yard score. And Jones puts the Packers back in front. They'll go for 2. Make it a 7-point game again. Rodgers is going to find Durham. He's got it. And a 2-point conversion is successful. He was just short of a touchdown, but he does get the 2-point, and it's a 7-point game. Giants take over from the 21. Play action for Cummings. On the roll. Trying to find someone downfield. He's got McLaurin out of bounds at the 41. A gain of 20, and McLaurin is having a huge day. 2nd and 4. From the 47. Keeper for Cummings. Has a lot of space, and he's going to start losing ground, but he's got the first to the 48s. So 1st and 10. Under 4 to play 3rd quarter. Play action. On the roll. Cummings throws across the body again. He's got Ridley inside the 30. And Ridley is down to the 26, and that puts Cummings at 300 yards, hitting about 2/3 of his passes. Now a 3rd and 7. Empty. Run it. Cummings. And that ball's out. And that's picked up by the Packers. Tariq Carpenter, who recovered one, now forces one. His first career forced fumble. Former 7th-round pick gets the ball back in Aaron Rodgers' hands with a 3rd and 6. And they're going to run it. A block by Runyon. And Jones is going to fight for the first. Oh, my goodness. To the 37. I mean, I don't. Wow. That is a humiliating call. They give it to Mitchell, the backup running back. And Mitchell picks up 11. Now 1st and 10. 3 receiver set. Jones still in there. Final 15 to play. And up the seam, it's caught. Dobbs getting away. And he's ripped down by Jackson at the 27. That takes us to the 4th quarter. We'll begin with a 1st and 10. Packers up by 7. Trying to put this one away. Give it to Jones. A blocker in front. Breaks off of White. Makes a cut. And has about 9. 2nd and 1. From the 18, Rodgers, the quick release to the flat. He's got Rodgers. Tackled by Thibodeau, but he's got the first. So 1st and 10. Giants show blitz from the 17. And they go outside to counter it. Aaron Jones inside the 10. And just short of the line of gain. 2nd and 1. Giants show blitz again from the 8. Give it. Jones inside the 5. And it's 1st and goal. From the 4. Jones already has a touchdown. It's the current go-ahead touchdown. Give it Jones. Middle. He's got it. Touchdown, Packers. And they have 40 with his 4th 2-touchdown game of the year. And the Green Bay Packers have opened up a 2-score lead, the largest lead for either side today. Kick by McManus is good, and it caps off a 10-play, 80-yard drive that took 5 minutes off the clock. Their first real sustained drive. A lot of their early drives were as now a lot of pressure underneath. He's got Barkley, and Barkley fights. A lot of their drives early on were just big plays. 1st and 10. Cummings rolls out on the run. He's got a stiffer. Ball's on the ground, and it's picked up by the Giants, thankfully. Rashawn Gary almost gave it right back to Rodgers with the 2nd forced fumble of the year. But now from the 45. Cummings will give it. Barkley met by Campbell. Oh, he shoves him to the turf. And Barkley loses it. And is picked up by Savage. And Savage gets away. He trucks over Cummings. And Savage is gone. Touchdown, Green Bay. You can say ball don't lie. Cummings fumbled the previous play and has somehow got recovered by New York. This one recovered by Green Bay, and they open up a 3-score lead. 5th Giants turnover of the game. Green Bay only has 1, and that was in the 1st quarter on the 2nd drive of the game. 49-28. Closing in on 1,000 yards of combined offense. 1st and 10. Cummings protected. Now unloads at deep. Make it 6. Intercepted. Tariq Carpenter, who's had a huge game for the Packers. Inside the 40. It's tackled at the 36. He has a forced fumble, his first career pick, and a fumble recovery. And the Packers in scoring range again. 3rd and 6. Give it Jones, and Jones has got it to the 14. And it's just these backbreakers on the ground. 2nd and 4 inside the 10. Under 9 to play. 2 tight ends. Give it to Jones. Jones up the middle, and he takes it to the 3. 1st and goal. 2 tight ends. Giants showing blitz. And motion by Durham. And up the middle. Oh, great tackle by Kaiser White. McKinney cleans it up with a loss of 2. 2nd and goal. From the 5. 3 receivers set. Rodgers. Quick release. Tanyan. Career touchdown number 25 for Robert Tanyan. His 2nd of the day, and the Packers may have closed this one out. They put up 55 on the Giants. Kick by McManus is good, and it's 56-28. And all of a sudden, it's a humiliating performance. It was a great first half, a 3-point game, and it's just let it get out of hand with the turnovers. Cummings is going to stand in, fire. Bellinger has got us to the 47. Trying to get some momentum. 3rd and 10. And we'll throw. Deep drop is going to find Robinson. Gets away from Jackson. Takes it to the 39. He's going to have a lot of stats today. Now a 3rd and 10. Blitz. And an unblocked defender on the run. He's got Darius Slayton. And Slayton inside the 30 takes it to the 29. And they're going to go for it. They have to at this point. 4th and inches. And Cummings will throw. Will fire. Slayton. Oh, what a play by Darnell Savage. He broke it up. That would have been a touchdown otherwise. Now it's 3rd and 8. From the 31, they need the 39. And they'll keep it on the ground. Jones not going to get there. And the Giants are going to get another shot at it. Likely won't win this game. Trailing by 4 scores at this point. Here's Cummings. Will throw on the outside on 3rd and 10. That's broken up and completes. This will be pride for next week. Can they get over 30 again? They haven't last week. They get that streak going again. 4th and 10. Cummings to Slayton. And a 1st down to around the 40. A 1st and 10. Stepping up in the pocket. And he's going to roll. No block by McLaurin, but he gets out of bounds at midfield. From 50. Drifting left. Throws sideline. It's caught by McLaurin. He gets out of bounds at the 34. 50th pass attempt of the day. 2nd and 10. From the 34. Cummings. Protected. He's going to find on the outside Wan'Dale Robinson. Dane Jackson has had a horrible day tackling, but it's 1st and goal. I'll actually mark him just outside the 1, so it's 1st and 10. From the 10. Under 3 to play. Protected. He's stepping up in the pocket. He's going to motion. Throw across the line of scrimmage. It's nearly intercepted regardless. And that's an illegal forward pass. So it's 2nd and 10. Penalty. They actually declined the penalty. From the 10. Cummings finds his man. It's Galladay, and Kenny Galladay takes 92. Hurry to the line. Give it. Barkley up the middle and is in. His 18th score of the year. And the Packers give up the touchdown. The Giants have some momentum going into next week. Here's the kick by Gano. It's up and good. It's 56-35. An 11-play, 76-yard drive that took 90 seconds off the clock. Onside kick attempts. And it's not a good one. It's picked up by the Giants. And that was picked up behind 5 yards. 2nd and 12. Aaron Jones takes it to 31. And we give you a reason to show you this. One final play to end it off. They give it to Jones and cuts back. And Aaron Jones caps off a brilliant Green Bay day with his 3rd touchdown of the game. His 2nd 3-touchdown performance. Packers have 60, and the Giants are handed their 1st loss of the year here in Lambeau Field, and a very important game to decide the 1 seed, especially if the Giants drop more games. And that will do it. The Packers with the big win of the year over the New York Giants, and they finally dropped their 1st game of the year. No best start in franchise history. So our defense didn't show up. I mean, it's tough because it's impossible to stop them when you give them 6 turnovers. One of them was my fault, the interception I was just chucking up. But a lot of them were fumbles, and I can't control fumbles, so it was just unfortunate. I couldn't do anything about just putting the defense in unfortunate spot after unfortunate spot. We could have won this game, but we quite literally fumbled it away. We can see the 3rd downs, 3 of 8. A lot of them were runs. really, I don't think they had one passing, I believe, but 2 of them were definitely runs by Aaron Jones, who he contained for most of the game, and then kind of popped off on like certain plays. So it was a real struggle at the end there. But again, the defense didn't show up. They rushed for 216 on us. They scored 63, and of course, realistically, they scored 56 on our defense. We had the fumble recovery for 6, but if you take away all their turnovers, they probably scored 21. But I mean, 393 yards, 4 touchdowns. I can't argue with that. So we just gotta play better. McLaurin, 168 yards, 2 touchdowns, another masterclass by him. But Aaron Jones, there were a lot of players I could have put in that spot on offense, but I also put Tariq Carpenter, who had a really good game for the Packers on defense. Upgrades, Jonathan Cummings up to a 75, plus 1 scrambler, and our breakout, Ojulari. Somehow, some way, we didn't get the requirements. We didn't get a single sack on Rodgers, and somehow we were over like the 150 passing yard requirement. I don't know how. And now on to games across the league. Let's kick things off here in Philadelphia. We'll start with Kenneth Walker. A 4-yard score, and the Seahawks now lead the Eagles 7-0. Well, the Eagles' offense has been bad to start. And here's Cody Burns, the rookie quarterback, and he's sacked for his safety is Josh Sweat. So it's now 7-2, and we're not done yet. He's back in his own end zone again on a 3rd and 23. Burns is sacked this time by Tyquan Lewis. It's back-to-back safeties, and it's now 7-4. Seattle gets the ball right back here in the second quarter, and Burns finds a wide-open DK Metcalf, 49 yards. They increase the lead to 10. It's 14-4. What a score. Eagles get the ball back, and now 4th and goal. Jalen Hurts keeps it. A 3-yard score. It's now 14-11. Really funny scoring. 2-minute drive, and James Robinson is on the Seahawks, and he has a 1-yard score. It's now 21-11. We're not done yet here in this first half. Cody Burns is protected. He's going to take a shot to the end zone, and wide open again is Metcalf. 2 touchdowns in this first half, in the second quarter. We take it to the second half, 28-11. Cody Burns finds DK Metcalf again. With 14 yards. He is very involved. 31-11. One last score. We take it to the fourth quarter, and Kenneth Walker caps off this game with a 14-yard rush. Seahawks win it 34-11. And now to Washington. Patriots and Commanders. We'll start with Mac Jones finding Devontae Parker, 23 yards. And the Pats now lead 7-0. Too many Jones in this game. We'll see why I say that later. Mac Jones again gets the ball, and he finds Kendrick Bourne, 21 yards. It's now 10-0 Patriots. Washington's offense really struggling so far. Here's Daniel Jones, and he finds Jonathan Jones on the interception. You can see, how many Jones are on both these teams. Takes it up the sideline, finally brought out by Daniel Jones, 41-yard return. They had a field goal, 13-0. Commanders get the ball back here, second quarter, and Daniel Jones finds Jahan Dotson up the seam, 15 yards, 13-3 is the score. Patriots get the ball back and turn it over. Here's Daniel Jones. Right after the turnover, first play, a 16-yard score, Curtis Samuel, and it's now 13-10. Now the first play right after that, Mac Jones finds Jonnu Smith, and we've all seen this animation before, where he doesn't step out of bounds, everyone thinks it, and Jonnu Smith turns that into a 75-yard touchdown. Pats back in front by 2 scores. It's 20-10. Commanders get the ball back, and here's Antonio Gibson. Oh, he shoves off Kyle Duggar, and finally is brought down, but he has 15. It's now a 1-score game. Pats still in front, 20-13. Pats get the ball back. Under 6 to play, not even yet. He goes across the body, and William Jackson with a pick and a pick 6. 29 yards. We're all tied up at 20. But the Pats get the ball back, and a 1-yard score by Damian Harris. 27-20. Pats back in front. We're not done with the first half yet. Now another 2-minute drive, and Antonio Gibson, a 1-yard score. We're all tied up at 27 here in the first half. We take it second half, finally. Unbelievable. Here's Curtis Samuel. Takes it to the 20. It's 23 yards, 27-30. 54 points in that first half. I hope you had the over. Kendrick Bourne, as the Patriots take back over, fumbles the ball on the end around, and Cole Holcomb, the NFL's leading tackler, takes it all the way to the 41, a return of 21. Commanders in front, 33-27. We'll take it final minute, third quarter. Mac Jones finds a leaping Jacoby Myers, and the Commanders still lead. They had a field goal. It's 33-30. Now we take it final 6 minutes. of this fourth quarter. And how about Logan Thomas? 18 yards, and the Commanders still lead 36-30. And now a 2-minute drive to win the game. Mac Jones stepping back. It is his throw into the hands of Jonathan Allen. A pick six for the defensive tackle. A 3-yard score. Commanders in front 42-30. They go for two and not get it. Final play of the game. Mac Jones finds Tyquan Thornton. 37 yards. Commanders win it 42-37. Now to one final game. Dallas and New York. We'll start with a play action on the first play of the game for the Cowboys. 25 yards, and the Cowboys now lead 3-0. Cowboys get the ball right back, and Dak Prescott finds CeeDee Lamb, and Lamb picks up 26, and it's now 6-0. They can't find the end zone, though. They get the ball back, and another play action. Dak Prescott under pressure, heaves it deep, and Lamb makes an incredible catch to the 10, 43 yards. Cowboys now in front by 2 scores. It's 9-0. Jets get the ball, and Zach Wilson finds Trayvon Diggs. An interception intended for Garrett Wilson. Cowboys had another field goal, 12-0. We take it second half. Dak Prescott trying to increase the lead. Well, he throws a pick, and it's a pick six to Jordan Whitehead, the former Buccaneer. 23 yards, it's now 12-7. Cowboys get the ball right back. They go right down the field, and Zeke Elliott, the leading broken tackle leader, breaks 2 tackles, a 2-yard score. Cowboys back in front by 2 scores. It's now 19-7. We take it fourth quarter. Dak Prescott trying to put this one away, but he throws another pick, and it's another pick six. Bryce Hall takes it the distance, and it's now 19-14, 42 yards. And now the Cowboys trying to close this one out. Now they have to do it on defense. Zach Wilson throws a pick, and Trayvon Diggs says, hey, I can get pick sixes too. He has one of his own. 34 yards. Cowboys now in front, 26-14. And they're not done yet. How about one final play and a goal line stand on the fullback, Anthony Holmes, a tackle short of the end zone. Cowboys win it 26-14. Now on to the rest of the scores on Thursday Night Football. The Bears upset the Buccaneers 41-35. On the Sunday slate of games, the Saints beat the Panthers. The Chiefs fall to the Lions. The Bills beat the Dolphins. The Titans beat the Texans. The Bengals fall to the Ravens. The Browns beat the Niners. The Falcons beat the Vikings. The Raiders beat the Broncos. And on Sunday night, the Rams beat the Steelers. And on Monday night, the Colts beat the Jaguars 28-21. And now on to standings. In the AFC North, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and Baltimore Ravens at 7-4. In the South, Jags and Titans 5-5. In the East, Bills 8-3. In the West, Raiders 9-1. In the NFC North, Packers 8-3. Bucks 7-3 in the South. We're 9-1. And in the West, Cardinals and Rams 5-4-1. For players of the week on offense in the AFC, Josh Allen in the 35-24 win, 355 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an 18-yard rushing touchdown. And in the NFC, Tom Brady, despite the loss at Chicago, 380 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a 16-yard scramble for a touchdown. How about that in the sim stats? For defense in the AFC, Foyesade Aluakan, the linebacker for the Jags, 14 tackles, 7 pass deflections, and an interception in the loss at Indy. And the NFC, Trayvon Diggs, 5 tackles, a tackle for loss, and 4 interceptions, including the pick 6 and the win against the Jets. For leaders on passing, it's Tom Brady, 75 yards, 33 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts now sole possession of first place in interceptions with 19. For rushing, Najee Harris takes the lead. Saquon Barkley down to third with 30 yards. Saquon Barkley 18 touchdowns, and Zeke Elliott up to an absurd 85 broken tackles. We saw 2 of them on that one highlight. For receiving, Cooper Kupp, 60 yards. Terry McLaurin close behind, 21. 14 touchdowns for Kupp and 549 yards after the catch. Wrapping things up with defense, Cole Holcomb up to an absurd 129 tackles. Micah Parsons up to an absurd 18.5 sacks, and Trayvon Diggs up to an absurd 19 picks. Week 12 NFL action kicks off with the Thanksgiving triple header. Bears, Lions, Eagles, Cowboys, and Texans, Saints. On the Sunday slate of games, we have Dolphins, Commanders, Ravens, Jaguars, Titans, Panthers, Patriots, Chiefs, Falcons, Buccaneers, Browns, Raiders, Niners, Cardinals, Steelers, Seahawks, Packers, Rams, Jets, Broncos, and on Sunday night, the Chargers play the Colts, and on Monday night, we play the Bills. Bengals and Vikings are all on bye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I will see you next time when we face the Buffalo Bills.